Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a really exciting day. It's still pretty early. We're gonna head down to the beach and I have a little story to tell you about this sweet kitten that we found, and we're currently in the process of trying to adopt her and save her. So I'll introduce you. And then later today we're actually going to head into Split and we're gonna go to the city to watch the Canada versus Croatia soccer game or a football game. You might assume that we're cheering for Canada, but we are actually cheering for Croatia. My partner and his friend have always cheered for Croatia, and I feel like since we're here, it makes more sense. We're feeling a little bit more patriotic towards the Croatian team, and I think they do have better odds of winning, but we'll see how that goes. And we just have to go see our cat now so that we have time. We have to take the bus into Split, and I have a couple things that I want to get when we're in the city, so I'll take you along as best I can, and yeah. Going to see the kitty. Okay, so this is usually where we find her, just near the water here, but she's not here, which is a bit of a problem. She's here most days when it's sunny. She's like always out sun tanning, but yeah, we try and like meow to like bring her out. It's just hard because we're planning to take her to the vet tomorrow so that we can get her shots and everything, and I'll explain the story a little bit more at the end of the video, but we're hoping she'd come out today so we could feed her because she's super small and needs some food, but I don't see her, so we're just gonna have to start meowing because it usually works. She'll come out after we meow, but yeah. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's still a vlog and I'll explain to you a little bit of what I've been filming lately. The change in this vlog is I'm coming to you kind of from the middle of it, and I don't actually know how this video is going to end. Before I get into the story, please subscribe and hit those notifications, and I love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. So basically the way that this week started is we had lots of fun plans. So we ended up going into Split and I have a bunch of footage of that. So we had a bit of a disappointing morning going to the beach. We did not see the kitten, but it's about almost 3 o'clock now. So we're gonna head into the city. Yeah, the day's been pretty nice. It's been really sunny, just a little bit windy, but we're gonna take the bus into town, run a few errands, and then hopefully find a bar that's not too crowded where we can watch the game. We went to a bar in the city to watch the FIFA World Cup game, the Canada versus Croatia game. Now, like I mentioned in the clips, we were cheering for Croatia. I also don't think we would have even been allowed to stay in the bar if we were cheering for Canada, but it was a very exciting game. Canada did have an amazing goal to start off the game, and then Croatia just really took off, I think, when they felt under pressure. So we had a lot of fun with that, and of course the celebration, like Soccer or football is taken very seriously in Europe, and so it was just a ton of fun to be around all the people cheering and singing together after Croatia had won the game. Now, the second part of the week that was going to be exciting is we have this kitten that we've been going to the beach to hang out with every day, and we've been bringing her food and feeding her because she's very small, and she does seem to be sick. She's got very goopy eyes and hasn't been putting on a lot of weight. She's still very bony. So we kind of fell in love with this kitten, and I am allergic to cats. If you didn't know that about me, I have like a pretty strong allergy to them, but I haven't been terrible with her, and we just sort of fell in love, we being my boyfriend and I, kind of fell in love with her and decided that we were going to try and take her to a vet to get her shots and everything looked after. And then we were gonna find a way to get her housed for the next few months before we have a rental and a place to live that would be pet friendly, in the hopes that she would basically be our cat and we would be adopting this stray cat. So after like 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks of visiting her pretty regularly, we came to this decision, this conclusion, and since we planned on taking her to the vet to get looked at, we haven't been able to see her at the beach. We go down there every day. It's currently been 4 days that we've gone down, and we go and meow and try and call her. And there are 2 other cats that are sort of in the area, and we've seen them before, and they'll come out, but we just haven't seen her again. So there's a really big part of us that is worried and concerned something might have happened to her. That's the other white one. Yeah, hi. You're not the baby we're looking for. How are you? Where's the baby? There's really no way of knowing because I don't think people paid much attention to her. So we're kind of at like a tough point right here. We're obviously still gonna go every day, but it's just every day that we go and we don't see her, we kind of, I don't know, lose a little hope, and it's really hard. So we went down this morning already and didn't have any luck, but they had a lot of like construction workers and people around, so we figured it was just not a good time and we weren't gonna start meowing in front of other people. So we're gonna try and go again later. And the sun did come out a bit, which is nice, but I think the rain is supposed to start in 2 more days or something like that. And I obviously just get like really worried for her when it does get cold and rainy. We did have a nice day yesterday. We went and looked for the cat 3 times yesterday, but between some of those times, it's actually our friend's birthday today. So we went out and got him a birthday present yesterday. It was a Croatian jersey. And then we decided we were gonna go into Split again, into the city. And I have to say, it is really nice going in the off season because it's much quieter and there are very few tourists. So it's pretty much an ideal time if you want pictures or anything like that. But we went to the secondhand store that used to be really close to where our first Airbnb was, and we just had to get some sweaters and a little bit more warmer clothes because we mostly packed for kind of summer warm fall, so I just needed a few more things. I'll show you here what I got. We got a dessert for our friend and for his birthday, and then we kind of wandered around the palace. And yeah, we've pretty much just been like watching a lot of the World Cup games. With the next Croatian game, we're actually gonna go into the city again and watch at a bar because the energy is just amazing and it's lots of fun. Every time Croatia scored, the entire bar would get a free shot, and so everyone was just like super hyped by the end when Croatia won, and fingers crossed that happens with the next game. And also Canada's playing at the exact same time as Croatia, so we'll kind of have to like keep our eyes on both of them. But that's been a little bit of what this week looks like, and yeah, I'm hoping I can post this video sooner rather than later, but at this point we are kind of just waiting and hoping and praying that this kitten is gonna come out again. So you're gonna have to ignore my walking and talking here, but I went down again to try and find the kitten, and she wasn't there, but I had a little bit of success because I spoke to a really nice Croatian man, and he let me look around that like empty lot, the empty property behind where I think she lives. And I was just honestly making sure I didn't find her body, and I did not. It doesn't look like she's dead there, but yeah, there's like a dead rat, but I did not see her. I was probably there for like an hour calling for her, maybe an hour and a half, and yeah, so he was a really nice man though, and he let me or he took down our WhatsApp number, so if he does see anything, he's just going to basically call us and let us know. So I showed him a picture of her. He knows what she looks like, and I also spoke to a few Croatian old ladies, and yeah, I'm sure they'll look out for the cat too. We have a plan in place for if we do see her, she's not going to be staying outside. We will take her and not risk like losing her again. So yeah, it's just kind of like a waiting game, and it's hard, but I think that is all I have to update you with for now.